Okay, now after the races in the movie scene, the next scene would be them doing scavenger hunts. Now that would be teams of 8 and, well, or maybe they could say 16, because then the children could go with them, because it's family oriented and it's just to have fun. So since they like to call us candy ass people, I would say the theme would be hanging some candy or placing some candy in different areas. I'm not going to say hanging candy, just placing candy in different areas. Now, you know how when we had to scout our areas in the military, and we had to use our compass, and we had to use with our steps to measure out certain steps, and then look for our points. Okay, whether they were posted up on trees, posts, or a little flag or something to get our attention. Okay, well, what we would do is count our steps. The thing is, it depends on whose foot you're going off of. Okay, so average size foot is usually about what, 8.5, 9 inches. So to go off of that, me couldn't use my feet because one of my feet are half an inch longer now. Like, oh my god. And my hand, look, like one side of me just grew all of a sudden. I'm like 38 years old. What the heck happened? My left hand got like, so the left side of me just completely changed. I don't know why. Okay, so anyways, with that being said, so I figure Kit Kats, Tiffany Breaks, those are name of candies. Tiffany Breaks, and hold on, let me show you. Just so you don't think that I was BSing about the candy Tiffany Breaks. They're like Kit Kats, but they're not. Okay, so you got Kit Kats, Tiffany Breaks, M&M's, some Lindor's chocolate, Gummy Bears, the gold packaging ones. Let's see. Lemon Drops, Jawbreakers, let's see, Jolly Ranchers, and Now and Laters. So put those out there, and when you get to the last point, well, actually it would be the second to last point. The second stage, it'd be a little buried treasure, probably about, I would say, no bigger than this booklet. The box would be about no bigger than this. Okay, and inside that box, it would have certain things in there. Like for me, I think I would put, a couple of rings in there, Tiffany & Company rings, some money, and an instructional paper on there, and maybe a key to a house with an address on it that they would win with the deed to it. But here's the thing, it depends on what piece of candy that individual has. That's what I would do. That they would say, okay, this piece of candy gets this piece of candy gets that, this piece of candy gets so much money, this piece of candy gets, and they would do it like that. That would be fun. Now I would like to see, maybe 100 groups. 100 groups. That's, now I don't know if the adults would want to split that up and then the kids split it up. Split, like have the kids from, let's see, the age of 0 to 3 years old, of course, with their adult family members, helping them. Then doing like from 4 to 7 years old, and then going from 8 to like 12 years old, and then from 13 to 18, and then from 18 to like 25, and then go from 25 to 35, and then 35 and up are out there, not out there, but they're going and doing another one. We could probably do it in those stages, but I think it would be fun. So maybe a group of 100 to 125 people, well, not people, but groups within that. Because how many age ranges did I give? Did I give 5 or so? I didn't write this down. I'm just going off the top of my head. But I think that would really, really be fun. Very family oriented. No dangers. Of course, before ever starting that, having a small detail from the military installation, because that's what they call them when they're going to do some volunteer work. Of course, they would get those details, would get a little bonus of something for their volunteering time. Of course, a certificate of appreciation and an award. I don't know if we'd award them some money. I think we should, though. Going out and scouting out the area first to make sure there's nothing there, kind of like trampling around the area a little bit. Reason being, they kind of run off a little bit of the wildlife that might disturb the little scavenger hunt, which they could do right out here, Fort Knox area, on the military reservation land, which this land is actually kind of technically what they call that too. But there's still wooded area over there. So it kind of blesses the ground with having movement of people there, with a better outlook on life. Okay? So doing that just, I think that would be fun. I really, really do. Because they could actually hold it in 3 different areas. They got the one area to the right, one area to the left, and then the area that's at it's really not like a T-zone. I don't know what you would call it. It's not really an equal mark. If you're looking at the map and you look at Logston Parkway, and then you got the roads that parallel, where they run parallel to it. You have to either make a right or left. But the end part, which I like to call a T-zone, but it's not really a T-zone if you look at the streets, unless you combine them and say it's just like one street, then yeah, it's like the end of the T-zone. And over there they could do one. So they could actually organize that to have that done that way. I think that would be cool. I really do. It would just I could see a lot of people going out and doing that. Of course, I would advertise that not just to the churches that I've been to, but put it on the radio and see how many people would actually show up. And that's not just be 96.5, that'd be 98.9, 99.7, 103, or 101.3, and of course the local Elizabethtown radio station. I won't call it the Good Old Boys radio station, because it's actually a good radio station. Some people would say that. And also 1350, which is the AM radio station. I think, yeah, that would work. All right. Have a nice day. Bye.